If you listen to important people talk, they talk forever now and say nothing. Before you say, Steve, you've offended me, pull me to the side at the end of the program and say, Steve, what did you mean when you said? How crazy are we as a country? Any animal lovers in here? Any dog lovers specifically? Let me say this about you animal lovers in general, dog lovers specifically. Don't care about you loving them animals. But if you love animals more than you love people, we got a problem. There's some women in this room, some women on this campus, some women in this city, some women in this state who hate men, but will let a dog lick their face. How many of you have been around a dog? Have you seen a dog put some stuff in his mouth that should never be around yours? You letting the animal that ate its own stuff lick your face and you're going to walk over a homeless person. Michael Vick would have got less jail time beating his wife. And have you all noticed nobody else has gotten in trouble over dogs since Michael Vick? Whose damn dogs was Vick fighting? Somebody else should have been in jail too. I'm serious, folks. Look, because I want you to leave this school educated and not trained. Because higher ed will train the hell out of you if you let them. Y'all already quoting dead white folks for the most part. They dead. They best time behind them. This is the only place in the world where you become an expert learning about dead people. Well, John Smith said back in 1943. John Smith had said nothing to no Negro. Nothing. Affirmation. 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 We're the richest country in the world with homeless people right outside the White House. A country of immigrants now opposed to immigration. We're a country that mandates auto insurance and fighting like hell against medical care for everybody. A country where one day I woke up a couple years ago and they told me they had taken Pluto's planet stats. What did Pluto do different than Pluto had ever done? I'm serious. Sometimes we get two smartphones and somebody got a new telescope. There's something funny about the periphery around Pluto. I don't think it measures up to Saturn. One of my intellectual friends, well, Steve, Pluto no longer has the necessary prerequisites to be a planet. Sit down, fool. We're a country that demands first-class prisons while accepting second-class inner-city schools. And how crazy are most of you? We're a country that sells you water. We sell you water. How many of y'all grow up drinking tap water? Any of y'all ever get sick? No. Not once. Not once. Don't we need water to live? And see, I'm an inner city boy from Chicago. So the first time I saw bottled water, I started thinking, if I could get me some plastic bottles, I'd just run the hell out this water in my house and send y'all this water. And then I found out one of them companies had actually done that. And they should have. How many of y'all heard that America is the greatest country in the world? How many of you have never been outside the country? Then how the hell would you know? Before you say we're the greatest country in the world, at least go to Canada, put your foot over the border and say we're better than you. But before that, you don't have a clue. How crazy have we become? They doing commercials trying to tell you what medicine to tell your doctor to prescribe to you. I'm not that grown to go tell a man with his medical degree on the wall that I need for certificate. And then the side effects worse than what you had. And they sell it by telling us the most, are you breathing? Have you ever had an itch? You need for certificate. And you say like, hell yeah. But then they tell you the side effects include your ear fall off, toes bleed. And he's like, hell no, I'm just stay with the We have a national anthem, or had a national anthem, that talked about the land of the free and the home of the brave with slaves. So don't y'all just sit up at this school, just going to school, reading stuff, because this country will trick the hell out of you. It will. The Republicans had that, what's that first caucus they do in Iowa? All 6 candidates went up there and spoke, not one person with a fake tan. Not one person was on that stage with a fake, they don't even have black Hispanic friends. Just found out Romney ain't paying no taxes. You live in a country where the richest people pay less money than us. As broke as I am, they still chasing me. That's why I'm here, running from the police. They might not find me in Albany. We're a country where pro-life people favor the death penalty. They want you born so they can kill you later. And this is the environment in which we play. And to the men in this room, be careful, because America creates new ways to put us in prison every day. Michael Vick went to jail for killing dogs. Plaxico Burress for shooting himself. OJ for stealing his own stuff back. And we know that's not why OJ went to jail, don't we? He was just too stupid and wouldn't go away. By the way, I loved him as a ball player. But he's up on Real How My Dumbest Black Men Ever list. Said because OJ should have went to Jamaica somewhere, Africa somewhere, someplace where America would have never saw him again, because they were determined to put that man in prison for something. And my mother used to say, if people want to whoop you, you don't give them a switch. But how's Plaxico Burress walking around? Hey, Plax, what you in for, man? Shot myself. That ain't tough. Think what you do, dogs. OJ. I wish I had done it. OJ should have been like, yeah, I killed them people. How crazy are we? We put a man on the moon in the 60s. It took us to the 90s to figure out how to put wheels on a suitcase. Affirmation. 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 Quick exercise with me. Shake out your arms, those who can. Fold them in front of you. Shake them out again. Fold them in front of you with the other arm on top. Some of y'all won't graduate if that's your final exam. Y'all can put them down. I asked you to fold your arms. Y'all looking like, come on, Steve, you came all the way from Maryland to do this, man. That's the best you got. I said put the other arm on top. Y'all like, ooh. Other arm on top. And then some of y'all did this. But then my mother used to say, some of y'all got grown and did this. Other arm on top. And your arm's like, help me. Folks, a lot of stuff we do simply because we've always done it. Y'all folded your arms as a kid, been folding your arm that way for the rest of your life. I asked you to do something that's different, is put the other arm on top, and some of y'all lost your mind. Sometimes in life, to achieve what you need to achieve in this world, you got to do something different than what you're used to doing. If you only listen to one form of music, you really don't know music. You've been confused. You actually think Lil Wayne's the greatest thing out there. And by the way, if I don't get back to it, just make a mental note of this. We have to stop giving crowns to clowns. We keep giving these clowns these crowns and then wonder why our kids grow up confused. We hero worship some of the weirdest stuff. Some of the weirdest things. I'm going to come back to the ladies in this room, because you all have more power than you ever believe, and you give your power away. You all are the prize. Y'all the reason we play. As heterosexual men, we don't even come out of the house without thinking about you. We don't. I was telling the guys earlier, we sit in the room dirty for 2-3 days. The minute one of us got to go outside, we put on our smell good, we put on our best clothes. Hey man, how them looking good, Steve? Go get them. But you give your power away. Affirmation. 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 Be honest with me. Anybody tired? What do young people tend not to do the night before that makes you all tired? One of the hardest lessons for most of you to learn is when they go to bed at night. How many of you have been in a room full of people, everybody tired, but nobody wanted to be the first one to leave? Y'all all sitting there tired, look, dying a slow death. And as soon as somebody say, I'm out of here, me